ladies, and welcome to another video. My name is Brenda for those of you who are new to my channel, so welcome. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing something with you. It is something that came up to me whenever I was organizing all my nail polishes in my nail room, and that is what would happen if I had to choose my top 10 polishes. Like someone just came and told me, okay, you gotta get rid of all of them and you only get to keep 10. Hopefully that never happens. I knew that it would be a struggle trying to find out. While I have some favorites, I feel like narrowing it down to 10 is going to be a real challenge, and that's what I'm going to be doing today. So pretty much I'm going to be showing you my top 10 favorite nail polishes, and I'm also going to be swatching them for you so you can see why I love them so much. Before we continue, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel because I do post a lot of content that is all nail art related and you may enjoy that. And now, let's keep watching. So the first thing that I want to say is that I'm not alone in this challenge. I'm actually going to be doing this in collaboration with Larissa from Polish Lab Rat. She has an amazing Instagram account and she recently created a YouTube channel. So we are doing this in order for you to discover a new nail artist, and you can see what are her top picks from her entire collection. I know she also has a very good amount of nail polishes, so I am sure that she's also going to have some very interesting picks that you might enjoy watching. All her information is going to be linked in the description box, so after you finish watching this video, you can head up to her channel and enjoy that top 10 pick that she's going to be sharing with you.
Let's get started with the first shade. This is a gorgeous glitter polish by the brand China Glaze. I feel so sad that by mistake I left this polish open for a couple of days and it is pretty dry now, but I was able to use some of that liquid that saves your nail polishes, and hopefully I can give you a decent swatch. The reason why I really like this polish is because the glitter is not too chunky, but it's not so small, and you can actually apply this with the brush. I guess it would make it somehow easier to get the opacity with a sponge, but you could as well just use the brush and get the full opacity that you wish. So this is of course a lot of glitter to put on a nail, so you can imagine that the removal process is a little tedious, but the opacity that this polish gives you with the brush application is so beautiful, and really I feel like this color could go in combination with any other nail polish. If you wish to apply this one as an accent nail, it's going to look gorgeous either way. If you happen to listen any special background effect, those are thanks to my baby Selena, who's right next to me while I'm doing the voiceover of this video. The second polish, and I want to say that they are not listed in any specific order, is a gorgeous red glitter gel polish. And if you are a subscriber of mine, you probably remember this one from my Christmas manicure. I used it then and I feel like this polish is just so pretty that if I ever run out of it, I might have to buy the whole set because it came in a gel set kit, and if I'm not able to buy it by itself, I don't care spending the extra money and get the other ones. Even if I don't need them, I could just give them away in order to keep this one. As you can tell, this one is some very tiny, more like a linear hollow kind of glitter polish, and the very first coat, it's pretty good and pretty opaque, but I always like to apply a second one just so you can't see the nail line or anything. It just looks very pretty. At the end of this video, I'm going to be showing you how this one looks under the flashlight so you can see that holographic effect in it. This might not be the most hollow polish, but it is very pretty. And once again, it's one of those glitter polishes that you can simply apply by using the brush. Here is another gel polish, once again another favorite of mine. I have created manicures with this one and I never ever regret using it. This is literally like liquid gold. This is so beautiful. It's a very vibrant gold color and I really love it. I feel like I like it so much because there is no other gold polish that I have in my collection or that I have seen anywhere else that compares to it. As you can see, this is not a nail polish that would give you the full opacity on the first coat. So after curing it for 30 seconds, I went back and applied the second one, which made the nail look fully opaque. I honestly do not have any issues with two coaters so far, as the color is worth applying two coats. This tiny UV lamp that I'm using for these swatches is from Le Mini Macaron, and if you want to see a full review about it, you can check the link in the description box. Alright, so not sure that I have mentioned this before, but I am also so very interested into blue polishes. This one is by ORLY and I got about 4 years ago. It is very runny, but the color is so pretty. This is like what I would call a royal blue, and you can tell that it kind of has that jelly effect that you see it in the bottle and in the brush. Here is how it looks in the application of the first coat. As you can tell, it's a very bright color. It has that tiny little shimmer. I like it because the glitter doesn't take anything from the color, meaning that it doesn't take the attention from it, but it just adds something special to it. And this one looks just perfect after the second coat. I have used this color in previous manicures. If I find the pictures to them, I'm gonna try to insert them in the video so you can see how they look put in a manicure if you wish to see a little bit more about it. And the fifth polish that I'm going to be sharing with you, it's an indie brand. This is by Shop Indie Angel, and let me tell you that I have been so fascinated with her nail polishes ever since I discovered her brand. I have been a customer of her for a couple of years now. So every time I buy something from her brand, it's always on point. This specific polish is one of my favorite ones because one, it is a blue polish, and two, it's a holographic polish. It's super pigmented, and as you're about to see in this swatch, this is perfect in one coat. I feel like one coaters are for sure one of my favorite ones. There are many polishes that I have that are one coaters, but the color of this one is everything to me. I really like it. It's a pretty deep blue, and if you see it under the sunlight, you're going to see that beautiful holographic effect. Alright, so here's the first 5 polishes that I will be sharing with you. Of course, the royal blue, super gorgeous, very bright. The red one and the golden one look pretty similar, but they are not exactly the same when it comes to finish. They have both that little shimmer, but the red one has a little bit more of a glitter effect, while the other one is just very sparkly and shiny. And then of course we have the one by China Glaze, which is a little bit more of a chunky glitter. Very pretty on the nail, as once again you can simply apply with the brush and do about 2 or 3 coats, or you could as well just use a makeup sponge for a different way of application. And before we move to the next 5 polishes, please enjoy the without and with flash pictures here so you can better see how they look under the flashlight and without it. And right here we have Funky Fingers. These polishes are so cheap. These ones are from a store called Five Below. I remember that for a while I bought many of my nail polishes in there, and you pay $5 for 3 polishes, which is an amazing deal. You might see this one to look a little bit bluish in the polish, but it's like the deepest black, and the best thing ever is that it is a one coater. Now, I don't know if this doesn't amaze you. I don't know what would, because I know black polishes are very hard to find when it comes to one coaters, and this is exactly it. Perfect application, super smooth, super shiny, and pretty. Another favorite, just like the previous ones, this is a gorgeous nail polish by Color Club. This is a glitter holographic polish. Now this glitter is a little bit more scattered than what I have shown you. I am so sad that I'm not able to share the name of this product with you, because as you can tell by the brand, these polishes seem to be pretty old. It does have a different logo from what Color Club polishes have now. You can tell all the holographic glitter kind of sink on the bottom, but nothing that a good shade cannot fix. Unlike the previous polish that I swatched, this one is not going to be fully opaque on the first coat, neither the second one or probably not even the third one. I feel like this one has that effect that is like a jellyish effect that is just meant to give you that bright and beautiful color while adding some glitter to the nail. But I feel like what I like the most about this one is just the color itself. Like even if it didn't have the glitter, the color is just so gorgeous. It always reminds me of the Bahamas and the turquoise water. I know I'm taking it too far, but it just looks so pretty. And then we have another Color Club polish. Now this one, as you can tell, has a different logo because this is a more recent polish. This was from the Holographic line, I believe was released on 2018. These ones you can find them at Walmart. I'm not sure if they still have them, but that's where I got mine from. This is a black linear holographic polish, and as you're about to see here in this swatch, this is another one coater polish. Once again, black nail polishes seem to be pretty hard to find when it comes to one coaters, but this is not the case. This is very thick, it's just very smooth to apply, no problems at all to work with it. You might not be able to catch the holographic effect in this clip, but I'm going to be showing you how it looks under the flashlight at the end of the video. I know through the video I have said this is one of my favorites, but this no joke is probably will be in my top 3 if I ever happen to do that. This gorgeous polish is from OPI Designer Series collection. This collection was released a couple of years ago. Polishes are not available in the market unless you get it from someone who bought it back then. In order to get a backup, I kind of tried to look for it, and the only place where I found them were eBay. And I have found people try to sell it for about $56, which is crazy expensive compared to how much you usually pay for a nail polish. Going back to the swatch, this is a linear holographic polish, and I like that it is a blue, but it's very different from the blue polishes that I have swatched for you in the previous clips. This is obviously in need of 2 coats to make it fully opaque, and once again, I'm going to show you how this one looks under the flashlight at the end of the video. And this is the last swatch that I'll be sharing with you, and this is completely different from what I have shown you, but I feel like even though I like to have color on my nails, there is that time where I want to be casual and very delicate and elegant, and if I want to go for a French manicure, this is the shade that I will reach for. This is a very natural shade. I really like how it erases that yellowish tone from the nail on the first coat. It's like a milky beige polish. I would not know how to describe it, but I'm gonna let this clip speak for me here. If you put it with a French manicure, it looks just perfect. It doesn't even look like you have a base color. It might as well look like if it's your natural nail, but it's always a good idea to have a color like that in your collection. Alright, and that will complete then the total of 10 polishes, 10 swatches, the best of my collection, what I like the most and the reasons why I like them. A little recap, the black by Color Club is a one coaters as it is the one by Funky Finger, which is very cheap. You can find a 5 below. I also have this one by ESSIE, which is just perfect and elegant. You could just use it like that if you are into nail art, or you could do a little French manicure. It will just look amazing. This gorgeous color here by Color Club 2, once again, it's just very bright and happy. The one by OPI, hands down one of my favorite. This one compared to Color Club have the same finish. They are holographic linear polishes, and here is how they look under the flashlight. Absolutely amazing and stunning. You would get the same effect under the sunlight. And as you can tell, this turquoise by Color Club does have a little bit of that holographic glitter in it, but not linear and as bright as these two right here. Alright, so needless to say, it was very hard to make a decision on how to pick nail polishes, especially a top 10. If you have seen my nail room video, you have an idea of how many polishes I have, and you might imagine how difficult it was to narrow it down to 10. So that is it for the swatches today.
Thanks so much to those of you who made it to the end of this video. Please don't forget to go check Larissa's YouTube channel. Her link is going to be in the description box. She's also going to be sharing her top 10 picks from your entire collection. I also would like to know, what did you think of my choices? I know that I lean toward blue polishes a lot, so I was trying to stay away from them somehow, unless they were like very special. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Once again, I want to thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Bye!